What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Ark the Lad 2. Today, we continue our way through the Sea Dragon Shrine, or whatever you want to call it. The dungeon at the bottom of the sea. We are... I gotta be honest, I'm not entirely sure what we're doing with this egg. Like, apparently we already have it? Maybe, like, they seem to think we do, but I don't remember getting it. Whatever the case may be, we gotta kill these guys off, make sure they don't get it, because that would be bad. Now, the enemies in this dungeon, as we saw in the last battle, are very high level, which is somewhat problematic. Luckily, the guy that we faced in the last battle, the Earth Golem there, he was level 120, and we're not going to see the likes of that again. So we don't have to worry too much about... Like, we've killed the highest level enemy we're going to face in this dungeon already. So that is good. I'm going to have Gruga and probably Ark take care of this guy on the right. I really don't want Lisa to get in the line of fire because she is very flimsy. Choco's probably going to be fine. I really wish Lisa knew Cure level 3. I don't know why she doesn't already. Oh, are you kidding? She's that close to learning Cure level 3? What a pain in the butt. What I can do, though, is go like that. And I think that should kill off one of the slimes, at least. Yeah, that one's dead. That's good. Level up. And there's Cure level 3. So now what I'm going to do, if I put Ark here, then that slime can't hit Gruga's back, and he has to hit Ark in the face if he jumps over there. And use weak enemy. When you're facing enemies that are this high above your level, weak enemy is fairly imperative, especially for physical characters. 314 health. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that much in one blow. But I should knock him down quite significantly. And spam that vanish. I think that should probably kill... Yeah, that kills both of those guys. The fact that Choco is capable of doing this much damage is very convenient. And the fact that these enemies are so high level means she gets a lot of experience for it. Especially with the Silk Belt. Please don't die. That looked bad. Wow, 123 damage. That almost one-shot her. Okay. Nice. 209 damage is pretty good. Run away! Luckily, with as little HP as Lisa has, you can pretty easily top her off in a single heal. On second thought, I think what I'm going to do is see about... I was hoping to kill that guy off, but I think the golems on this level are level 110. Oh, they're only level 100. I thought they're 110, but whatever. I was hoping to kill him off. He's kind of all up in my face, and I don't want him there. Obviously, using Thunderstorm was a bit of overkill, and I would like to preserve Raijin's MP a little bit more. But this is like the big leagues here. We don't have room for that. I'm pretty sure there's only one battle after this as well, so it's probably not that big a deal. And if it comes down to it, I've been hoarding magic apples, like, literally all game, so there is that. And then there's Gruga, the only person capable of actually doing anything with melee attacks this late in the game. I don't know what it is, like, for whatever reason, Gruga seems like he's always the only person who can actually connect with those melee attacks. Of course, the enemy I was attacking was afflicted by weak enemy. use up some of these healing fruits. At least on Choco. The thing about Choco is she tends to be like at the front of the party. So, and Lisa or Shanti, if that happens to be the case, whoever my healer is tends to hang out in the back. So Choco pretty frequently is outside of healer range, so that can be kind of annoying. The nest room. Do I even have the egg? I don't think I do. I don't think it's a matter... Like, I think it feels like it's just a bad translation. Like, it's not a matter of give me the egg, it's like let me have the egg. Like, because I don't have an egg to give you. Okay, well, let's see about explosioning these guys. And I believe it's that golem that's level 110. Those slimes in the water there can't actually reach me. So what I'm going to try and do here is just let the slimes congregate kind of at the front of my party and then AoE the crap out of them. Standard procedure. That's quite a nice formation there. Unfortunately, Gruga can't contribute too much, but Confusion does some damage. Some being the operative word here. Might as well get a little heal on. You know what? Ark's just gonna sit here and look pretty. I don't want to kill off that middle slime since that's the optimal one to be targeting. And with luck, that should basically kill all of them. Looks like it killed the blue slimes, but the other ones are still alive. That can be remedied easily enough, though. Level up. This guy is what, 110? Indubitably. Spam that vanish. It's probably a bit of a waste of MP, but if my theory that using an ability actually increases how much experience that ability has, like towards the next level of that ability, if this is true, then it's definitely something I want to do in the case of Vanish, because I very much want to get higher levels of Vanish for the final dungeon, if I at all can. You should be dead. If all else fails, Choco should at least be like level 7 billion by then. Level 94. What's that? I guess that's the egg. I don't really want to go after this guy with Gruga, but at the same time, he's very sturdy. So I don't think I've ever used that ability. It's something. At least it's a guaranteed hit. No one really needs much by way of healing, so let's go like that. Obviously, I'm going to... Well, maybe obvious is the wrong word, but I'm going to try and kill these slimes in the canal off by AoE, like spells from a distance, rather than actually going all the way around so I can melee them. That just seems like way too much work. Luckily I can AoE this slime and the golem at the same time. The golem died. So the slime outlived the golem? I guess I did hit the slime with that extract. Can't hit any of these guys with Vanish. If you ever do want to turn back into like little girl Choco for whatever reason, you can just use Stimulate again, and that will do it. Just something to be mindful of. I might actually be able to kill this thing off with Confusion. Wow. Gruga killed something with magic. I guess there's a first time for everything. Can I really? Wow, I have to go for Earthquake level 3. technically I should probably be going for Earthquake level 3 every time, just because it has slightly higher damage. And obviously she has infinite MP, so, you know, why not? But whatever. Truth be told, this whole series of battles in this dungeon has actually turned out to be easier than I thought. I remembered it being a little bit harder. Perhaps it was just my reaction to these enemies being like level 100 the first time I saw this place. It really doesn't matter as much as I would have thought. What's going on now? Like, why did we just leave the egg there? And, okay, well, I guess hopefully that means these guys are actually dead now. So, what's all this now? Yo, no problem. Well, there is no egg anymore, so there's that. I guess I just gotta make my way out of here now. So, out we go. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, you so confusing room. Not really. Okay. I feel like those squares are kind of interesting, and yet they're not, like, they don't do anything. It's kind of disappointing. I want to play with the squares. And back to our ship, which apparently is just fine. Despite everyone being all like, oh my god, it's gonna break, it's gonna break. So let's head to, let's just go to East Eldia, just because. It feels like home. And pay a visit to the guild, which is down this way. And get me monies. Yay! Wow, 531 merits. So, if you look at the screen here, we have 57 out of 58 jobs completed. And they've all got gold stars. So, there's only one job remaining, and that is kind of almost like a secret job. It's not a matter of it being a hard job, it's just a job that is only available for a very small amount of time during the approach to the final dungeon. Now, while I'm here, I want to raise the item level of this mystic dress. Now, there's this option here, raise max level, that you may have noticed. And it's just not something that I've ever really messed around with. It's kind of strange, honestly. Like, the way the whole item system works in this game is a little bit strange, and the finer points are not really explained very well. While I'm here, I might as well raise the level of this yellow ribbon, too. Basically, I believe the way it works is that every item has an arbitrary number of, not arbitrary, but somewhat random number of improvements that can be done upon it. There's obviously the basic raise item level, but there's also add item effect that we can do. Huh. That's kind of interesting. There's also raise max level. So raise max level, let's just do it on something random. Say this rune axe, which we should probably level up anyways. You can see it goes up to 2 out of 11 now. The problem is, I'm fairly certain that if you raise the max level too many times, then you run into the problem where, for whatever reason, the item actually can't reach its max level, which obviously is somewhat problematic. So there's a very fine line to be drawn between increasing the item's level and increasing its maximum level. Of course, I could be... there's a very good chance that I'm a little bit... I have the information a little bit incorrect. But I do know for a fact that there's a very specific way you go about increasing your equipment, improving your equipment at the blacksmith in order to obtain the optimum effect. And the only way you can really guarantee that you get the best effect is if you do it over and over again, basically. You just save, go and try a whole bunch of increases, and if it doesn't work out, then reload and try again. Which is kind of unfortunate, and it's a little bit too much effort for me, so I just am not going to bother, honestly. Anyways, with that out of the way, I am going to return... Actually, before I do anything, I want to take a look at... I got an item in the Forbidden Ruins called the Diek Nail. So, that's a punching weapon. I think I'm going to go with that for now. I would rather have a gun on him, but I have to wonder if increased trained level means something... has something to do with like how powerful Diek is on the whole. And the fact of the matter is he's not going to be using his normal attack anyways, so I might as well. Anyways, now that we have completed the Sea Dragon Ruins or whatever, that Super Hunter job, we have actually have access to Diek's side quest now. So, we're going to do that on the next episode for realsies, but before that, between episodes, I'm going to rest up, because going into battle like that is probably not a good idea. So, we will do that, and I will catch you back here for the next episode of Let's Play Arc the Lad 2. Catch you later.